Hello YouTube friends, Aunt Cheapo here, your friendly neighborhood naturopath. And as you can see, I got a little extra sun. Well, if you're looking at my shoulders, that's from cupping. I went to the Oriental massage place and got some cupping done. I was dealing with some Lyme disease and I was really hurting, and I decided to go get some of my own treatment. And I do cupping myself in my own practice. And it was nice to go have things done to me rather than me doing the treatment. So anyway, I'm on doxycycline from the Lyme disease, and I know I've dealt with chronic Lyme, most of them, since like 96, but when you get a fresh tick and it starts up again, it's not fun. So even as a naturopath, I think antibiotics are a good thing at times. But the antibiotics sometimes cause photosensitivity. So I normally don't get burnt by the sun. I usually just tan very nicely and stay tan throughout the whole season. But I ended up spending a little too much time in the sun, and I really got a really red face, and it's not very comfortable. It's very hot. So I wanted to share with you what I do when I get sunburn. So this is an aloe leaf, and this is a huge aloe leaf, and it's really fat. It's got a lot of good gel in it. And this is a really inexpensive and nice way to treat your sunburn. So I want to show you how I do that today. And you can easily grow aloe in your own house if you have a nice sunny window. I don't have a sunny window. I'm surrounded by trees here where I live. So I buy these leaves every once in a while. This leaf will last me months. So you buy this leaf at any grocery store. And if you can't find it, try an ethnic grocery store. You might be able to find it there. So I buy this big leaf. It's just heavy, filled with gel, and it's nice to have one ingredient that's really helpful. So this contains salicylic acid also. So when you apply this gel to your face, that salicylic acid opens the pores and does some major healing, because there's a lot of good healing benefits to aloe. And you could always look it up and find out all the other things that make this what it is, but it's a really awesome sunburn treatment. And what I do is, especially if you have kids and they get sunburnt, it's really nice. You could take this whole leaf and just keep it in the refrigerator, and that way when you cut the piece and you apply it to the skin, it not just does its magic work, but the cooling effect is really nice. Even without being in the fridge, it has a nice cooling effect, because that's what aloe is. So I'm going to show you how I do this, and I'm going to turn the camera down to the cutting board here. So this is what I do. I cut a piece off. This is about, I don't know, 1.5 inches. And then what you want to do is cut these little ribs off the side, the little pointies. You cut them off the side. I hope you can see that okay. So there's the aloe piece. And then what I do is I cut along the bottom, and just so I can have this nice flat open piece that's so nice. Now I don't like to waste any of this, so I'm going to show you what I do here. So my face is all red. I'm going to come in a little closer so you could see what I'm doing. So you see you have that nice gel. And the cool thing about this, I rub this on my face and I really just totally coat the area that was burnt. And I really get my nose good and all of this. And boy, it feels so good, and it's very healing. Some people actually cut the gel out of the entire leaf and blend it up with some coconut oil and make an aloe gel and keep it in the refrigerator. And you could do that too. I don't really need to go to the trouble to do all that, because I just do this and it's just a couple minutes. Then if I have it on my shoulders, I'll just rub a little on my shoulders. Though I seem to be okay on my shoulders because they got enough sun early on in the season. So I kind of used up the gel that was on the surface there. And what I do is I do crisscrosses like this on here to reopen all the different pores. Because it's each little cell individual has that liquid in it. And it's like a lemon. It heals itself over once you stop cutting. So this is real nice. And I'll do this a couple times a day. And it just feels so good. And not only that, it really does heal. So you want to take care of your skin. You want to be good to your skin. So I'll leave this sit on my cutting board in the house. See, it's dripping. That's how much good fluid is in there. And I'll leave this on my counter, and every once in a while I just kind of dig up the front of it to re-release more liquid, and then just do that again. So that's a really nice, inexpensive way to just relieve yourself of the pain of sunburn. Like I said, if you want to keep it in the fridge, it's nice and cool. The salicylic acid is really good. And it also helps with acne and things like that, because I think it's antibacterial too. So it actually gets rid of the bacteria. It opens the pores, gets rid of the bacteria. And I think you ought to try it if you have sunburn. And even if you don't have sunburn and you might get sunburn, it's always good to have an aloe leaf in your refrigerator. And I even just leave this on the table, and it lasts a couple months. And where I cut, and see how that's wet, that will heal over just like you see on this side. It's all healed over on that side. So it's kind of a self-healing plant that protects itself. If you want to start a new plant with this aloe, you can actually cut this bottom and see these little points here. Those little points will root. So you can actually take this leaf and get some nice soil and drop it into a soil. And if you could add a little sand to the soil, would be nice too, because this is a tropical plant and it likes very sandy soil. So you can put this into a pot a couple inches down, and these little points here will become your new plant, and then it'll start sprouting, and you'll see you'll have a new plant. That's if you have enough sun to take care of the plant. I don't. So I don't mind buying the leaves, and I pay like $1.49 I think for this leaf. It's huge, and it lasts for 3 or 4 months. So thanks for watching. Try it out. Tell me what you think, how it works for you, and I'll be happy to heal this sunburn up a little bit. And I'm gonna hit the pond again. All right. Thanks for watching. Take care. Love you guys. Bye.